Developing the capacity to perceive and engage deeply with art, especially abstract or non-literal forms, is akin to training a muscle. It involves honing observation, emotional sensitivity, pattern recognition, and the ability to derive meaning from ambiguity. Quore AI will guide you through a few practical drills and activities to cultivate this skill. 1. Active observation exercises. Spend 10 to 15 minutes daily observing a single artwork, physical or digital. Describe what you see objectively: colors, shapes, lines, textures. Analyze how elements interact, contrast, balance, movement. Interpret possible meanings or emotions evoked. Question what the artist might be communicating. If you study, for example, a Jackson Pollock drip painting, you will notice how chaotic splatters create rhythm, or how colors clash or harmonize. 2. Abstract sketching with constraints. Create abstract drawings with specific limitations to bypass literal thinking. For instance, you can draw using only geometric shapes, or use your non-dominant hand to sketch emotions, like anger as jagged lines, calm as soft curves. Another option is to create a piece using a single color but varying textures. 4. Emotional resonance journaling. After viewing an abstract artwork, write freely about the emotions it triggers: unease, joy, nostalgia, memories or experiences it subconsciously connects to, or a story you imagine the artwork tells. Compare your interpretation with others to explore multiple perspectives. 5. Blind contour drawing. Draw an object or person without looking at your paper. This will force you to focus on seeing rather than creating a perfect image, which will ultimately enhance observational skills and loosen rigid thinking. 6. Art speed dating. Rapidly analyze multiple artworks, say 1 minute per piece. For each artwork, glance at it, note your immediate emotional reaction, and identify one dominant element like chaotic lines or cold blues. This will sharpen intuitive perception and pattern recognition. 7. Cross-sensory association. Link art to other senses: sound, touch, smell. A good example would be to listen to a piece of music, like jazz or classical, and paint or draw the shapes of the sounds. Or describe an artwork using taste metaphors, such as "this painting tastes bitter and metallic." This will build synesthetic thinking, enriching abstract interpretation. 8. Deconstruct and reconstruct art. Break down a complex artwork into components, then rebuild it. For instance, crop a section of an abstract painting and analyze it in isolation. Then create a new piece inspired by that fragment. This will teach you how small details contribute to a larger whole. 9. Collaborative interpretation. Discuss an artwork with others and debate its meaning. Ask others what they see that you don't, and how the composition guides their eye in contrast to yours. Ask yourself and others whether the artwork feels resolved or intentionally unsettling. This will expand your empathy and expose you to diverse viewpoints. 10. Study art history and theory. Learn about movements like Cubism, Surrealism, or Abstract Expressionism. Compare how different artists tackle abstraction, like Mondrian's grids versus Kandinsky's chaotic forms. Contextual knowledge deepens your vocabulary for interpreting art. 11. Mindfulness and art. Practice mindfulness while engaging with art. Sit quietly in front of an artwork. Notice your thoughts and sensations without judgment. Let your mind wander and make unexpected connections. This will train your patience and openness to ambiguity. And finally, 12 creative constraints for non-artists. Use everyday objects to create abstract compositions. You can, for example, arrange kitchen utensils into a sculpture and photograph it, or use coffee stains or crumpled paper as inspiration for a narrative. This will allow you to find creativity in mundane contexts. Now let's wrap up our exploration with the key takeaway. Like spatial perception, art perception thrives on pattern recognition, emotional attunement, and comfort with ambiguity. Regular practice of these activities rewires the brain to see beyond the literal, embrace multiple interpretations, and find meaning in chaos. Skills invaluable in creative problem-solving, innovation, and navigating complex human experiences. The goal isn't to get it right, but to expand your capacity to feel and wonder. We, at Quore AI, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay sharp, curious, and creative. See you in the next vid. Peace.